This is Rohan, and we're going to be checking out another racing game for today. This one I have a much more recent experience with though. This is R Racing Evolution. This game is a spin-off of the Ridge Racer series. But this one is more of a sim-based game. It's also like 20 years old now. I believe it came out in 2003, so yeah, I'm recording this late 2023, so yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things about this game, mainly its handling, which I find actually kind of good, to be honest. Especially with a good setup, and also our main thing we could be focused on today, racing life. We're going to be looking at the start of it. So yeah. So what is Racing Life? An immersive story-driven mode about Renner. There are 14 chapters in all. Yeah, this game is a story mode. Very rare in a racing game. Although a lot of Need for Speed games have a story mode, but in a sim-based game like this though, it's basically unheard of. So let's go.
We have a male in his late 20s with head trauma and severe loss of blood. Prep the ER. We'll be there in 20 minutes.
Damn it. He doesn't have 20 minutes. Do it in 10. Don't you know any shortcuts?
You want shortcuts? Well, I'll show you some shortcuts. Hold on to your seat and onto his oxygen mask.
Where did you learn those moves? Do you race?
Well, yes, every day. This is my rig right here.
You were incredible. If my intuition isn't failing me, you have real potential. We've got a very important race today, one that we can't afford to lose. Do you think you could do a little overtime on the racetrack?
Alright, so this is chapter 1. A lot of celebrities compete in this one-make exhibition race, but occasionally you'll get a serious contender. I like to see you win this one. So this is the day Tommaso Pantera Cup, so yeah. Also, there's a few weird things about me playing this. I'm actually not playing the version that I have a lot of experience with. This is actually the GameCube version. So yeah, I'm trying that out to see how it records. I feel like the GameCube version records better. I think the cutscene was a little jank, but that's really it. Gameplay wise though, it's a bit better, although I am stuck at 30 FPS no matter what version I pick, PS2 or GameCube. So yeah, it is just what it is. But anyway, here's the day Tommaso Pantera GTS, where American muscle meets European design to create mid-engine blasters. So we're gonna do automatic transition. We'll set the difficulty to normal. I can manage hard, but without upgrades though, which I guess I can get into, it's a little difficult. Although not really the early chapters, but anyway. I'm gonna set the car as well. A set like this is gonna work on this track. This is an oval track, so actually I wanna set the final drive to top speed. And yeah, that'll be what we do. So yeah. Basically, what I did with the set was I wanted to make the car less tight, I guess. Because yeah, I think one issue with this game really is cars can feel a little stiff. So I wanted to try and counter that. And this is also, yeah, this little playthrough, it gives me a chance to test out GameCube games as well. So it's gonna be a little bit rough around the edges, but yeah. From the little testing I did, it did seem to be decent when it was racing, so yeah.
This will be a breeze compared to those awful back streets. Just relax and do your thing.
So here we go. This is our first race. So yeah. This is only an oval track, so it's pretty simple. There's a few other weird things about playing this game too, which you'll see in a bit. Actually, kind of like the last game we played, that you do have a race engineer. It's actually Stefan, the character that cutscene. Yeah, so we have Reda here, who's an ambulance driver. But then, yeah, she got drafted into this. But yeah, even the opponent races taught too, they normally just say insults. But you may notice that they also have like a... You have like a health bar above them, that's like a pressure meter. If you stay behind them for long enough, it'll turn red and then it'll make a mistake. So that's how that works. So yeah. That's basically how that works. But yeah, we don't need to worry about that. All we need to do is just get to...
You're almost there. Don't give him a chance.
And yeah, maybe I should break that last one, that's okay.
The essence of good cornering.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell in
Doing just fine. Just keep your position.
but I do like the handling in this game, to be honest. It is a little stiff, but with the setup I have, the car's loose. And yeah, that's why I kind of like playing this game a lot, and why I enjoyed my PS2 playthrough, despite one little problem that I ran into, where I ran into 2 impossible races, and that stopped me from getting 100% of the event challenges. But yeah, the story mode though, it was just fun. But yeah, I'll go more into it in a bit. Anyway.
Handle the rolling race with finesse.
And there we go.
I guess 76 is your lucky number.
So that's our first race done in the story mode. So there you go. So red on 1. My pretty comfortable margin in that. Hey, that was a bad play first race. I guess my hunch was right after all. You get RP, which are called reward points. Yeah, you get them for doing various things. The main one is the rank, which is where you finish the race. If you're playing hardwood, you get more. And also, for completing a chapter for the first time, you get the car that you used as a reward. And you can use that in the event challenges mode. But anyway, we don't come across talent like yours every day. How about working for GVI? So yeah, this is going to go to chapter 2, and we're going to keep going.
Well, that's how I met Stefan. You must think I'm crazy, reckless, or just plain dumb for accepting his offer. But I'm glad I did. It was a fast track to a new career. Quite literally, in fact. But that was the last race I'd see for a while. You see, Stefan had big plans for me in mind, and they started with some training in the basics.
Alright. So now, yeah, next chapter we're going to do some training. And to do that, we're going to go to a rally stage actually. We prepared some test sessions for you. In order to make the cut, you'll need to complete 2 rally courses under 3 minutes 14 seconds. So, also this is the American version by the way. I actually played the PAL version for the PS2 version. There we got the Acura RSX. Legendary Integra is born to more powerful, more refined RSX Type S. And we got the Mini Cooper S, Mini, an unmistakable sports machine and a small package for the engineers at BMW. We'll take the Integra, I mean the RSX. It's called the Integra in the European version. And once again, we're actually going to be doing my setup, which is full acceleration with the final drive ratio, no ABS and traction control, and then a lot from brake bias. It's actually kind of similar to the setup it took on Volturi cars, except I want shorter gears. They seem to help out a lot. Anyway, let's start the race, and yeah, let's talk more about this game a bit. Another thing about this game I really like is the vibe, I guess. I like the presentation of this game. This game's actually really good looking, which is not great for my emulator because that means it lags more, but that's okay. It is one of those. But also, another thing I like about this game too is the music.
Okay, Rena, I want you to drive like you always do. Nothing special, just take it straight away.
Alright. There's also a rally stage to get pace notes too, by the way.
200, medium left.
And from what I heard, apparently, there's 2 things I heard about this co-driver. He either sounds
Easier left.
Australian or he's Johnny Young Bosch. But anyway, I don't know.
200, long, easy right.
Up to you, I guess. But anyway. So yeah, again, I really love the soundtrack in this game. I think it's what most people remember about this game. It's very Ridge Racer-esque, which is definitely a good thing.
Let's concentrate on the corner.
It's a very Ridge Racer-esque soundtrack, which is definitely a good thing. Like I said, there's a lot of good tracks in this, so I don't think we're going to be seeing my favorite ones. But then again, I like most of the soundtracks, so I guess that's okay.
Let's concentrate on the corner. 75. Easy right.
Hey, this isn't too bad. We are on normal mode, obviously. Again, I could try hard mode because I was able to do it on the PS2 version. It's just that, yeah, I'm going to be talking, and this is the GameCube version. And yeah, this is a fresh save file, so that means I won't have any upgrades. And yeah, those are the steps 0, 1, and 2 in the sub screen. You can upgrade cars with your RP, and then it makes things easier for you, but on your first playthrough you're not really able to do that, so yeah. What the story mode?
Very smooth driving. You're off to a great start.
Now we'll take a stop. Another thing I like about this game too is actually the car sounds. They're kind of unrealistic, but there's something kind of therapeutic about them, I guess. Yeah, this replay might actually be good for fun now, considering there's only one car on tracks, so yeah, that means it's gonna be a little less lucky. So yeah. So I guess we'll see this replay. But anyway, like I said, I like the vibe of this game. It's something very cool about it. I don't know. It is a Japanese racing game, so the vibe is very different from, like, Tokyo World Touring Cars, which I just played, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, there is something about this game, I guess. I don't know. Even in the story mode, it's a very basic story mode. It's not like something super grand, which you'll see. There's only 14 chapters, and not too much happens. But hey. It's still fun. I'll talk about some things I do like about it, later, but anyway. So yeah. And yeah, like I said, the handling though, the rally stages were where I did think that I needed to choose the 7th car, and yeah, once I did, they felt really nice to drive. Because yeah, they just felt too stiff, so then making the springs softer definitely helped out a lot, so yeah. Now, interesting thing too about playing both the PS2 version and the GameCube version of this, there's a few things that made me think. I think the GameCube version looks slightly better actually. It might just be because of the emulator settings, but yeah. I don't know, it looks sharper. Then it'd be at target time at 8.5, but as expected, not bad. Let's do the next race. The next race will tell whether you make the grade. Give it your all and good luck. So now we're going to the reverse course. This is stage 2 of your test sessions. Your total time up to this point determines whether or not you join GBI. Your target time is anything under 3:14. But we're already making good headway for that. So let's go. Also in story mode, it gives you a song to play. It's tied to the... I won't say it's tied to it, but it's like recommended, I guess. Which is why, yeah. It's what the game wants you to... It's the track that the game wants you to play at that point, so yeah, that's why I chose it. I say fit. But... I don't know. Again, the soundtrack's weird. I wouldn't say it's the most thing soundtrack in the world, but I like it, and I say it fits in a really odd, weird way. So yeah.
75. Easy right.
I think the only problem with driving in this game is, because I'm using an emulator, I don't have pressure sensitive buttons, which would help out a lot, but yeah, too bad I don't.
200. Medium right.
Like, if you are playing on original hardware, you will, so that definitely helps.
Nice timing with the brakes.
And yeah, the interesting thing about the GameCube version, it actually uses the triggers to accelerate and brake. The PS2 version defaultly uses the face buttons, so that's interesting.
150. Easy left. And long. Hairpin right.
And again, yeah, I really love the driving in this game for some reason. It's really fun. So yeah. There's something really enjoyable about it. Again, I have played this game a lot recently, so then my knowledge about it is pretty good compared to Toka. Because in that game, I had like no experience with. Yeah, this one though, I'm very familiar with it, and yeah, it's proven very fun to play.
Another excellent job. You're doing okay.
And we did another excellent job. So there you go. But yeah, we don't need to see the replay of this one. This one should have stopped there. Alright. This is your total time for this session. Not bad at all, you made the cut. So there we go. And we win the Acura RSX. And we can use that in the event challenges. But anyway, we've got a special test session for you next. Hope you enjoy it. See you at Suzuka.
Once Stefan had an idea of where I stood, the real training could begin. And it wasn't easy. It was like being in racing boot camp with a drill instructor breathing down your neck. It was clear that he had high hopes for me, but it wasn't clear whether I could live up to his expectations.
So here's the third chapter and another test session. For this session, I'll be chasing the car in front of you. The session won't end until you catch it. Okay, let's go. We're only allowed one choice of car though, which is the Toyota VM180. Already a complete package. MR2 is tuned to perfection to the race-ready VM180. This is a TRD tuned Toyota MR2, which is pretty cool. Anyway, once again we'll set up to my preference, and let's get going. So going to one of my favorite tracks in the entire world, Suzuka. This is only the east layout, I think, the shorter layout. I am a big fan of the full layout. It's used in Formula 1 for a very good reason. It's a fan favorite track as well. But anyway, so we need to chase down the opponent car in front of us.
Time to practice your passing skills. Overtake the car ahead of you within the time limit.
So yeah, we just need to overtake the car in a 5-minute time limit. So yeah, let's do it. So let's see how I do. The turn 1's a little difficult.
Good. Now zip past that corner.
But yeah, where I'm really strong though are the S's. This is where I can really creep up on the AI when I play this game normally, so yeah. And it looks like we're gonna be catching him in no time. But yeah, again, I love Suzuka a lot. Definitely one of my favorite tracks in the world, like I said. It would be really cool to show the full layout if I have time today, we'll see.
Spectacular steering.
Anyway, we have caught up to him. Let's see if we can take it. And there you go.
Very good. But there's a long road ahead.
Gone before one lap was done. I also like the intro to the replay on this track too, because it shows the light there. Yeah. Also, I do like the dust scene too, it looks beautiful too. Hey, well done. Looks like you picked the best line for turns 1 and 2, as well as the S-curve. So there you go. And we won the GT Class 3 VM180. And these cars are divided to different cars. Anyway, we need to talk about something quite interesting in that cutscene. Anyway, that's it for testing. I think you're ready to join GVI and start earning your pay. That!
Well, you're a new face. Whose girlfriend are you?
I'm Rena. I'm here for the race.
Oh? Why haven't I heard of you? What team are you on?
Well, I'm not exactly sure.
I see. Well, welcome to the big leagues, Rena. I hope they don't eat you alive. At least not too quickly.
Not exactly a warm welcome, but she had a point. What team was I on?
Okay. So yeah, this is chapter 4. You're late. Alright, your job is to place first overall in this 2-race series. The contract with GVI has already been taken care of. All you need to do is win. So we're doing the Japan Touring Car Championship Class 3 and we go to Yokohama. This is a fictional track, but it's based in the real life, well, Yokohama. We have a choice of cars, so we can use the Toyota again, but we also have the Audi TT. German engineered, American design. This turbocharged coupe will be legendary. We have another Acura RSX, but this one is the GT Class 3 version. Again, the legendary Integra is reborn into a more powerful, more refined RSX Type S. And yeah, because we haven't seen the Audi yet, let's drive it. Because I'm okay with it. I think my favorite car in GT Class 3 out of this lot is the Toyota, but anyway. But yeah, we need to talk about that, which I'll do during the race. You can also practice to fine-tune your setup. I think will be good. So let's go. To Yokohama. Yokohama is a pretty interesting place in another racing game called Racing Lagoon, which I may or may not show. I haven't played it yet. It's really interesting though. It's a car PG. Anyway. A real life car PG. But anyway, yeah, this game has some blatant fan service. Yeah. A lot of people make fun of it, but keep in mind this, okay? I played this game when I was a child. Because, yeah, it was on my PS2. So, yeah, it kind of flew over my head, which I think is a good thing, but anyway. Yeah, if you thought... I mean, I don't know how to feel the fans, so it's just there. It doesn't really do anything, to be honest. It's kind of, again, it's just there. There are definitely some weird scenes in this game, though. That's the next shot. That people like to make fun of, anyway. They're making good progress in the field, right? So we're doing good in this race. So here's Gina, this is our rival character. She's okay, she's not like anything amazing. But, yeah. She does her job fine enough, so yeah. That's how I feel at least. Yeah, Saudi's actually driving really nicely, to be honest. It's four-wheel drive, the MR2 is the VM180, it's MR, so it's mid-engine rear-wheel drive, and then the Acura, it's front-wheel drive, so yeah. Front and front-wheel drive, so yeah. All the different drivetrains, which is interesting, so yeah. Back to the fact that, yeah, I played this game as a kid. That also got me thinking about another thing too. So yeah, this game, of course, came on the GameCube, and that made me also the GameCube, I should say. It actually released on all three of the major consoles at the time: the PS2, the Xbox, and the GameCube. The Xbox version also got an exclusive car, the Hummer, which is interesting. The European versions get some extra cars too. The American version doesn't, unfortunately. But yeah, back to that. So yeah, I did play this game as younger. I actually did beat the story mode. But yeah, that's because yeah, the story mode is only a part of this game. Because yeah, there's also the event challenges and there's a lot you can do there. So yeah. It says that as well. It got me thinking too, what would my life have been if I had a GameCube instead of a PS2? Would I have gotten into non-racing games faster because of that? It's very possible. But yeah, I'm not so sure though, because yeah, I think the reason I got a PS2 in the first place is because I had a PS1, a hand-me-down PS1. So yeah. Then yeah, my parents will probably like, or I should be saying my dad, he was probably like, the PS1 did good, I'll give him a PS2. But yeah, of course, when the next generation console came along, he was smart and saw how the PS3 was doing. So yeah, that's why I changed to an Xbox 360. So yeah, because I could still continue to play my racing games. But yeah, of course, the PS3, it had some issues, like when it launched. Luckily though, my Xbox didn't have any of those Red Ring of Death issues. It was a good old reliable Xbox, so yeah. Says that something. I do wonder what my life would have been like if I had a GameCube.
What can I say? That was just a great job.
Hey, that's a great job. And yeah, Yokohama, it's not a bad track. It's one of my weaker tracks in this game, to be honest, but yeah, I did pretty good. Again, this is only normal AI, and I'm pretty good against normal AI in this game because I played it so much, so yeah. Again, hard, I could probably challenge, and maybe if I was concentrating better, but that's okay. Anyway, good job, the results from this race were just released. It's actually a championship race. For this championship, points are all based on your finishing position each race. You earn anywhere from 10, 6, 4, 3, 2, or 1 points, depending on where you place from 1st to 6th. So there you go, that's how it's done. Let's go on to the next and final race. The championship's final standing is determined by the total points of the second race. Winning this one should be no problem with GVI's help. Hey, if you couldn't tell, yeah, GVI is like our backer. The second race takes place to Zuka East. Win it and you can claim a total points victory. GVI behind us, this shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, they're basically funding our team. Stefan's team, I should be saying. Anyway, we can't change the car because we have to keep the same one. We're gonna go to Zuka East, and yeah, this should be a good track for me. Because again, I love Suzuka. But anyway. So yeah, that's that too. Yeah, like I said, I think if I did have a GameCube, I would have been able to get into RPGs and other kinds of games quicker. Although then again, I should mention this. I didn't just play racing games. I did have some non-racing games during the PS1, PS2 era. There was one mascot platformer that really stood out to me during that time. And I really should play his remade game, and that's Spyro. I played Spyro 2 and 3 a little bit. And I think I played one of the PS2 Spyro games too, one of the later ones. But yeah, my brother did get Reignited Trilogy, but I never played it. Maybe that's something I could do in a bit, but anyway. So yeah. Let's see what I can do. So we're making our way. This race is shorter. Because yeah, there's a short track obviously. And we're gonna make it past Gina.
You're in first. Victory is near.
And yeah, Gina once again is our rival character. So yeah, it's good to beat her. But yeah, there is one thing about her. We won't see it this episode probably because I'm not showing the full story mode. I'm only showing like part of it. It is 14 chapters, and yeah, some of these chapters get a little long, mainly the 12th chapter, because that's a 4-race championship. But yeah. There's also a chapter that's 4 rally stages too, so yeah, again, this can be, it's lengthy, but not like, it's only like 2.5 hours, according to what I've read. Especially if you like, yeah, you can definitely speed through this in like one play session. That's okay. Yeah, we're making our way. Yeah, Yaldi doesn't try too badly actually this up, so yeah. But yeah, I guess thinking about that too. Yeah. Spyro's really the only one until I got into Mario and stuff. That was much later once I got DS at some point. So yeah. I don't really know who else was like a mascot platform I liked during that time. I think it was just Spyro and Racing Games. That's all I can really remember, so yeah. But here the championship point standings. Looks like you completed your first job with flying colours. And we won the LETT, obviously. Anyway, our job at GVI is to deliver the best results to our client. Keep up the good work.
I soon found out why I got off on the wrong foot with Gina. You see, she knew more about how GVI operated than I did, and she wasn't too happy about the reach of their influence. To her, they were ruining the sport, and I was their new mascot.
So, I think, yeah, the general gist of this story is that, yeah, Gina does like GVI. Rena's basically like the mascot. You'll see why, again, if you know about this story mode, you'll understand why she doesn't like GVI in the first place, but yeah. Yeah, Rena's basically the mascot. But anyway, let's read this. although you're in Class 2 now, your job hasn't changed. To take first place in this championship. You've got GVI's backing on this machine, so winning it ought to be easy. So yeah, this is Japan Touring Car Championship Class 2. This will be a long race. This will be the final chat we do in today's episode. So, what are our options? We have the Honda S2000, a high-revving front-engine, rear-drive roadster, ideal for high-speed motocross. The Mazda RX-7, powered by a turbocharged rotary engineered to tuning perfection. If you're familiar with Persona 5, it'll be a Meowdery engine, but anyway. We have the Nissan 350Z, designed for the track and built for the road. The Z car has returned to race again. The Lotus Elise, the overpowered car in this class. A power-to-weight ratio better than most sports cars. It can move like no other. Interesting choice. This is actually front engine from wheel drive. I think it's like the only car here that is. The Alpha 156 GTA. Italian design and performance built on a solid platform for touring championships. So yeah, I think we will show the overpowered car, the Lotus Elise. Because yeah, the thing about the Lotuses is that they're very light. They don't have much power, but they make up for it with their insane turning capabilities, so yeah. Which yeah, I hope I can show off it. Anyway, because this is my favorite track, I'm actually gonna play my favorite song. I'm gonna change things up. I'm gonna do Rising. Because again, this is gonna be the final plot, so I might as well show off the things I like about this game. So yeah, this is it. My favorite track in the game, Suzuka Full. I'm really good on this track, and yeah, I also have more fun driving on it.
We've got a dead serious client this time. Don't disappoint him.
So here we go. And yeah, this is my favorite song in the game too. So let's see how we do. And yeah, I'll show off how good the Lotus is.
Left and right and put the pressure on.
But yeah, it turns like on a dime basically. Although yeah, you can't have any mistakes like that. Luckily though, this is a 3-lap race on a long track, so we got plenty of time to take them. So let's show how good it is. Okay, this is a much better showing. Notice how I could just go full throttle through the S's, like basically nothing. I just had to live on that. Fortunately that RX-7 is dying. That's okay. Yeah, this thing was so overpowered when I used the hard mode playthrough. It was fully upgraded, and yeah, it basically, yeah, it ate up everything on this track. It also brakes really well too. The only thing you need to worry about for is accelerating out the corners. Also, Gina's driving well too. And yeah, she's in this race too.
Timing on the brakes.
It wasn't that long, but anyway. But yeah, the only problem with this stuff is that, yeah, we don't have top speed, but... Oh, she broke in the middle, okay. I haven't actually shown breaking someone's confidence. There you go. She made a mistake at the beginning. Some other things can happen too when you fill up the pressure gauge. They can spin out, and then yeah, as long as they don't spin out in front of you, it's fine. So yeah, you can also go full throttle through 130R. That's what that corner is called. I know most of the corner names on Suzuka. I don't know all of them though.
Nice braking, now for the hard part.
But yeah, I'm definitely very familiar with this track because of Formula 1, but also just because it's in a good amount of racing games. I really like it. So yeah. Of course, another thing about this Lotus too, it's basically, if you're familiar with Mario Kart again, which most of my viewers are, I mean most people are anyway, but yeah, it's basically a lightweight car equivalent. It has really good handling but not much top speed, but it also has extremely good acceleration as well. Especially with this setup we have. And yeah, I think that goes to show, yeah, I think depending on the racing game, I think this one is definitely a good example, but I prefer cars that handle it compared to cars with good top speed, so yeah. Again, I think this game is definitely no exception to that rule. Mario Kart, it differs, because it depends on the game. Because yeah, if you're able to drift well at a high-powered car, then you might as well use that. So yeah. That's basically how that goes. So yeah. Oh yeah, those corners I just passed, those are the deckle curves. This is the hairpin. I forgot what it's called. I just called it the hairpin. Now we're gonna go past here. Again, I love this track. It's so fast, so flowing. It's even a figure 8, which is also really cool. Here's Spoon Curve coming up. This is one of the harder corners on this track for me because it's a kind of strong braking zone. Not really for this little stuff. All you need to do is tap it. But yeah, one of the hard things about this game, especially when you get to the higher powered cars in this game, is basically losing the car because of over-acceleration. Basically, it's like out-of-corner acceleration is what I find kind of difficult with some cars. If you jam the throttle right after a corner with some cars, they'll just spin out. So you need to be careful, especially for myself because I'm an emulator without any pressure sensor bugs. So yeah. So yeah, it becomes very difficult to try and it becomes very difficult to sometimes control some of these cars. But yeah, once you get used to it though, again it's really fun. This game did take some time to get used to, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie about that, but yeah, once I did though, yeah, it became extremely fun. One of my favorite racing games on the PS2. To be honest. And I think the only thing that really soured my experience was, well, the PAL version. The PAL version adds some new cars, which is cool, but unfortunately it made 2 of the event challenges impossible to beat because they added 2 cars to it in the NTSC version. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah. But yeah, this game, I guess I could talk about this game's like reputation, I guess. Well, yeah, it has some interesting reputations. Like for example, the fan service, by the way. It didn't really get received very well. It was very middling when it released, because I'm pretty sure that most people didn't like the handling in this game because it was too stiff.
Nice timing on the brakes.
Which yeah, as I'm showing here though, yeah, that's not really the case. Once you get used to it, and also tune up the car to be less stiff, then yeah, it becomes a lot better. But anyway, and yeah, again, the story mode, I don't hate the story mode. It's just kind of there, to be honest. There's some cool things in it, which unfortunately we're not going to see that much of, in my opinion, but like, yeah, some of the later chapters do some cool things, mainly revolving around GBI, but yeah. I was also thinking, if we had time, maybe I'll show the next chapter. It's only 1 race, and it has a very interesting premise. So yeah, I think that'll be also a great way to end this little showcase, so yeah. So this will be the final lap. And we're past the chicane. That chicane's very infamous, especially in the Formula 1 one, because of how the 1989 Formula 1 season ended because of it. And there you go, we won with the Olympics. And there you go. So there are the results. Again, this is a 2-race championship. Points award depending on the offense position, just like Class 3. And everything is riding on this next race. Good luck. So let's win it again. Even though we don't need to, but it will help. The second race is like Yokohama Street Sucker. Your next machine is more powerful than the Class 3. So be careful of entering the hairpins of the long straightaways. So be careful. Let's do Monte Carlo. Again, yeah, the next chapter's only 1 race, so yeah, I think we have time to show it. But that'll be the last one, promise this time. So let's get this Lewis difficult.
This client is expecting a flawless run. It's your job to deliver.
So yeah, let's get the client a flawless run.
I'm waiting to see you move to overtake him.
Again, this track took some time to get used to. Maybe because of some of these corners, like turn 1. It's kind of difficult to get the racing line perfect on that one. Maybe because of how you enter it. This corner 2 is also very similar. Also the curves are kind of vicious too, depending on what car you're driving, especially the higher powered ones, you know. So let's see what I can do. Maybe I'll try to knock out another driver for funsies again. Let's see. But yeah, that corner is also kind of difficult too, especially when you're a high power car as well. Again, it's a very late, well, not really late braking, it's a very high speed into a sharp corner, so yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can do some imaging. The voice dialogue though, it's neat. It's neat, but yeah, it can get a little bit repetitious, I guess, especially when you play this game a lot, so yeah. Also, Stefan doesn't call Gina a girl when you're choosing her like this, which is kind of funny. But yeah, let's see what she does. Again, I should mention, she is the only other female driver in this game, which is why, that's why, yeah, don't refer to her. Okay, so she like messed up. So there you go. Yeah, you can knock out everyone if you really want, but yeah, if you're on normal like this, you don't really need to. In fact, you don't need to like at all, as long as you have a pace advantage, you'll overtake. So that's just how it goes. So yeah, 2 more laps on this one. Again, I think like I said before, I'm thinking about Yokohama again. I think it would be cool to show off Racing Lagoon because again, it's a car PG, which is cool because yeah, those are my 2 favorite genres: racing game and RPG. There's another car PG I might show off as well. That one's interesting. There's an interesting story behind that one, so yeah. So yeah, although yeah, the thing about Racing Lagoon, I haven't played it yet, so yeah, I'm not so sure what to think of it yet. It might be something I try out next year. But yeah, the fun thing about Racing Lagoon is that it's actually a Square game. It was made by Squaresoft, who also made Final Fantasy, and it's actually more RPG than car racing game. That's another reason why I'm thinking of maybe showing it off one day. Maybe after I do a playthrough of it, we'll see. Maybe I'll show up in this little break, I'm not so sure though, because again I haven't played it. And it is a game that takes some time to get used to from what I've seen of it, so yeah. But again, it would be cool to show up one day. Because yeah, it is definitely one of Square's more weird RPGs, but also one of the coolest, so yeah. Yeah, let's see what game I'll show up next. I also have some ideas for some non-racing games, because then they'll allow me to show some more emulators, so yeah. And yeah, Dolphin's actually doing not too badly. It took some time to start up because of the cutscenes being a little bit jank, but it's okay. Now they're not as bad, so that's good. I think it just needs more. And also the racing, which is the more important thing, that's working just fine, so yeah. And yeah, we're doing really good. Again, I think the lowest is quite overpowered for GT Class 2, from what I can tell. Like, when I was driving it and comparing it to the lap times of the other cars, yeah, it was smoking everything, so yeah. Because I need to replay shut this to unlock every car. Which, yeah, I was doing that to try to get as close to unreserved as I could possible on the PS2 version, so yeah. I don't mind trying to get 100% of this GameCube version, maybe I will. Now that maybe I'll screen for it. Anyway.
You have a chance
that will be that for the
It'll be a party tonight. Nice job.
championship, the GT Class 2 championship. So there you go. Here are the results. Here are the overall championship standings. You've done another great job for GVI. And we get the GT Class 2 Sport Elise. Again, this car is quite overpowered. The GVI intra-team races are coming up. I'll team up with you again, so make me proud.
That girl is good. Very good. But how will she do against the others?
Wow, that's cheap, right?
Every 2 years, GVI pits its own teams against each other in a top secret competition. The results determine the ranks of the teams. You place well, and we'll get more work. I want you to drive this. Yes, it's a Fiat, but hardly an ordinary one.
So yeah, GVI is a little shady. We're doing the GVI secret competition. Looks like the other drivers are using standard racing cars, but this machine still ought to be competitive. Yeah, we're using a special Fiat 500. That's what the Garnier is there for. Not just any 500, but a specially built and modified racing machine like no other. So yeah, let's tune it up. So yeah, lower the springs, increase the acceleration, turn off ABS and traction control. This is like one of the few games where I actually do that. It's very dangerous to turn off ABS and traction control in other race games, but in this one I feel more comfortable doing so. Again, I think it's just because, again, I'm more used to playing this game because I've been playing it a lot recently. So what's this Fiat 500 up against? Well, some of the best GT1 race cars during this era.
By the way, this is your most important race yet. Place well here, and it'll have a positive ripple effect on our work.
But it's at Suzuka, a track I'm very good at, so that's good. But yeah, we're up against Corvettes, Vipers, and Selena 7s. So yeah. These cars are in GT Class 4, by the way. So 1 tier above GT Class 2, obviously. But yeah, one thing about this Fiat though, it handles extremely well.
Good. You're putting the pressure on.
Oh, be careful the ceiling. But yeah, I think this race does have, again, those 3 cars I mentioned. Is a Corvette, this is a C5R Corvette, I think.
In this game, a little pressure goes a long way.
I almost broke him, that's okay.
That's keeping a jump ahead of him.
Alright, now we need to overtake these 2 Vipers.
Don't let him slip by you.
But yeah, this is one of those cars that you need to be careful on your corner exits. It can definitely slip if you're not careful with the throttles, you know. So I got past 10.
Nicely executed.
Now we have to chase down this guy.
Slipstream to the end, overtaking the corner.
Alright. So yeah, we can't take 130R flat out, from what I can tell. You have to leave. I guess you can see. Let's see if we can break it.
Look for the right moment and fly ahead.
Oh, I spun.
It's high time to get that guy
Oh, I
off
spun
the
again. Okay, they're gonna challenge us a little bit.
Don't let him get away with that.
Again, that's why I was saying you're not careful before. But yeah, I did shake or pressure him. But then I went into the grass too, and then yeah.
You're in 5th place. You and the 4th place car are 2 seconds apart.
Oh, you can catch it, no problem. This car's good. Not my favorite GT Class 1 car, but it's definitely up there. It had to be the cover car and the PAL version, the McLaren F1 GTR. That car's amazing.
Swerve left and right and put the pressure on.
It's a little hard to unlock though, you need to go for the event charges.
Bingo.
Yeah, I can make up so much time in the S's. Because again, the Fiat tries during the corners. It's set to the lowest, but it's not as overpowered in this class because the speed difference is noticeable. So yeah, I think a pretty cool game.
You've almost beat him, just a bit more.
Alright. Let's see what
Show him what you've got.
they will pull around the streets this time because yeah, they have a much higher speed, obviously. And yeah, he messed up that goal.
Don't get sloppy. The race isn't over yet.
Yeah, good point. Alright, so we have one of the laps to go. This is where the 500 struggles because again, it doesn't have the speed when compared to those cars. So they're gonna catch up to us. At least in the hard one. But yeah, on normal mode, it does seem they're taking it full advantage of their high speed.
You've entered the turn with the optimum speed.
And that's how you do the chicanes much better. Or the chicane, I should be saying. Let's sync it. Alright, let's give it one good lap.
One more lap, then it's time to taste the champagne.
I think if I don't make any mistakes, I can do a sub 2 minute lap. Let's see. I think it's a little close though. Maybe we have to clean air now, so I guess we can give it a little go. But yeah, now
Very smooth cornering. You're doing great.
having got this Fiat too does show that this game is not afraid to do some really goofy things, which I do appreciate. It also fits the music. They decided to pick for this on Pocketron too because it's also kind of goofy sounding, but it's still such a Alright. So go through the deck, no problem. Let's see how I do the hill.
Nice timing on the brakes.
There you go. I do like seeing behind me, just in case, but yeah, we definitely have a good lead though. Alright, take the spoon curve. There we go, no problem. Let's go down to the run to 130 yard. Again, we have to left. Through 130R, I can't take a flat on this car. It's too fast. Locked up a little bit there.
Nice braking. Now for the hard
I think, yeah, because of the pressure sensitive, lack of pressure sensitive blends, I always lock up the brakes, but that's okay. I almost sub 2 minute lap,
that'll make the engineers happy.
but that's okay. I showed the replay of this one, just because again, it's really goofy, and I think it sums up the game kind of well. Also, it's my favorite track too. That's the reason I show a replay from here for the thumbnail. So yeah, there you go. Again, this thing, yeah, it handles like a tree. So yeah, probably not gonna show that chicane that I messed up. That's okay. There again, yeah, this is the part I'm going to show off except for the next cutscene for the next chapter. But yeah, like I said, this game is just so much fun to play. I kinda wish I could do a full playthrough of the story mode. Again, I wasn't really happy with the fact that, yeah, I could only record at 30 FPS, but it's okay. Again, it also gave me a chance to test out my Dolphin emulator. That went decently well too. Once it started to get up to running, it's not too bad. It's just, yeah, it kind of struggles with the cutscenes. But the actual gameplay though, it was pretty good. I'd say. At least from what I can tell. And yeah, just seeing the Fiat being able to compete with these GT Class 1 cars is very funny, not gonna lie. So that was some booth front dot. And we're going on to 1 for the R here. That's probably a good camera angle for that, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll stop the replay here because yeah, that's how I make a mistake. Excellent, so how's the handling on GVI's Masterpiece? Yeah, it was really good. You also unlock it too. The 500F Garnier. And yeah, it's a 300 brake horsepower monster Fiat. Technology, politics. GVI uses everything at its disposal in order to obtain the results thereafter.
Look at the time! We need our damn racer! Where the heck is he?
Well, he is a she, and I'm right here. The name's Rena. You must be Eddie.
Are you kidding? This is our racer? No, no, and no! We paid a fortune for this!
Listen, Eddie, I don't know how much you paid. Stefan just told me to win the race. Now can we get to business?
Huh? Stefan?
So, yeah, that's the only elephant port character in the story, Eddie. But apparently, from what I heard, I think this is a joke, but yeah, apparently, apparently the person who was saying the joke, he said that he's voiced by Steve. But anyway, that'll be that. Because yeah, that chapter's a little long, they had to do 4 rally stages, so yeah. So yeah, this is a good point to end off. So yeah, next time, yeah, I'm going to show off another game that I'm thinking of showing us. So yeah, I look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.